Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging in there. We don't know what you did while we were busy finishing off these plates. And we're back. Our chefs have done their thing, and we're ready to share it with you.
So now we have Chef Machete. If again the strain that you used and what inspired you to create the dish.
I used a two-part. I used the Silver Haze actually for this one, and I also used the Honolulu Haze on top as a garnish, deep carboxylated, of course, so you get the full effect from it. And the butter inside of this is with the Silver Haze itself. This is it's octopus. It's got lime marinade, garlic. Right here you have a little bit of caviar on top. Plantain puree I made with fried corn, plantains, Hennessy pure white, and made the butter also infused actually. And over here you have ceviche. It's got a little bit of tinctures in it itself. I had left over from the last time, but it's an octopus shrimp ceviche, a little bit of feta on top, of course with the lime, because we infused lime and feta. I call this under the sea. So this is edible. It's supposed to look like coral. I was a sailor for years, so this is always sea stuff always inspires me. So this is kind of what came to mind when y'all said lime and feta cheese.
It's beautiful. Looks delicious. Can't wait.
Thank
It's
you
not
very
big enough for all of us, though.
Nope.
And Chef Preston.
So I have a cold smoked salmon crepe with you with the CBD lime crema. And of course the salmon is also smoked with CBD, some silver haze. I picked the silver haze because it's an uplifting effect, and with this being a brunch item, it would go perfect with brunch just to keep you going throughout your day.
Wonderful.
And Chef Jesse.
So I packed this a bowl here. Some of my childhood favorites, cheese sticks. So I thought about the feta as a protein more so, and just something that we snack on. So I wrapped it up in croûte style and fried it off in a little bit of that Paradise OG butter. I took those 2 grams straight and infused it right into the butter, clarified it, and that's the butter that I used to cook the cheese in the pastry. And then for this little salad here, I was thinking margaritas. So I made a little margarita vinaigrette and tossed it with things that flavors that I enjoy. You know, jicama, some watermelon, some Thai chilies, or just some chili in general, and some mint, just to kind of have a little fresh in there. And then of course, when you pack a bowl, you can't forget the sauce. So I hit us with a little bit of red pepper walnut sauce, just something to dip the cheese stick in, or kind of dip your slaw in. But I packed this a bowl is what I did.
Wow.
Looks fantastic. So time to dig in. We're going to take a few bites, and we're going to let you know which are our favorites. Add our vote to the stack, and we'll count them up, see who our winner for tonight is. And congratulations, you guys. This is fantastic. I know that they're going to be delicious. A lot of the backgrounds that you have in your career are reflected here, and your personal stories and experiences. So let's see.
So while she's trying that, maybe ask the chefs. What are your thoughts on the cannabis industry in Texas? Where would you like to see it? Just your ideas, your thoughts.
I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, it does help out a lot. And MD Anderson being so close, and the medicinal effects that help cancer patients, I fully agree with it. I think it should be legalized, and still, just the same as Colorado, Washington, all the others. 23 states now. It's a wonderful thing. So it's natural, in that aspect, and let's push out big pharma. Let's bring the bigger farms, the mom and pop farms out.
Yeah, I'm 100% for it, especially from being from where my mom needs medicines a lot. CBD and cannabis also helps a lot with what she has. It definitely helps her in many ways, more than just her health-wise, mental-wise. It helps. So all I ever hope to see is just this go bigger, go further, take another step further.
Chef Jesse.
Yeah. Well, the CBD movement here in Texas is going leaps and bounds, and it's about time that the state kind of catches up with other states, in my opinion. CBD is a plant out there that's helping a lot of people in a lot of different ways. I just am fortunate enough to be able to provide plates for those people that don't prefer to smoke, prefer to ingest in a certain way. Food is the answer for them, and so I like for people to kind of gather around the table and burn one or eat one. So this is definitely an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone.
Most definitely.
And just proud of people leading the front like yourselves here in Houston with the CBD movement and showing people that there's nothing to fear with this CBD movement and just the plant itself. You know, we want to embrace it and bring it to our tables, bring it to our friends' tables and enjoy with everybody. So that's what I definitely want to see as we push forward with the community as well.
Nice.
Very well said. And yeah, we are at the front of the wave in Houston. We're very blessed that we were inspired to do something about it. We're very proud. We're proud to have you, and we're looking forward to spreading the word. Something you said about the movement. You know, before, I guess like I mentioned before, I wasn't a user of cannabis ever in my life really, but I supported anybody who decided they needed it for their own wellness, and it's just been very enlightening to learn and try to absorb as much as we can about the health benefits, the legalization, and it's amazing that we're having to put up such a struggle in 2019 to bring it out of prohibition. So for minorities to get involved, legalization is not going to happen on its own. We all have to do our part, and if you want to help others and get us all off those pills, those manufactured, fabricated, synthetic medications, you know, some people are like, ooh, this is weird, is this a drug, is this legal? It's not only legal, it's local, it's healthy, we need it, and we all need to do our part. Look up CBD, learn something about it, and what you can do to be a part of it. The more of us that get involved, the sooner the laws are going to go into effect that you've all been waiting for, and enough talking about it, let's do something.
So now we have one more vote. Ada's gonna step away for a second,
Oh,
place
yeah.
her vote. So I know it's off the subject, but I'm gonna ask our chefs one question and see what they're, Biggie or Tupac?
It's not even a given Tupac, bro.
And why?
Why? Man, honestly, he's inspirational shit. He started out, you know, with an acting career, and then, you know, his mom and all that stuff, you know, all the good stuff about that. So, I don't know. I like Tupac. That's right.
Biggie.
Why?
Biggie, can't you see? Hypnotize me.
And why Biggie?
93, that's where he became big. That's the year I was born. I mean, yeah, I wasn't alive whenever he went big, but of course, I grew up, I knew him, or knew of him, and so.
Nice. Chef Jesse?
As tough as it is, I'm gonna have to say Biggie.
Oh,
Just
man.
because I feel that his music played a big role in a larger part of my life at such a young age, so influential. I did make the leap across to that West Coast music, of course, and Tupac is definitely a special place in my heart, but Biggie, I can't explain it.
All right, so I'm gonna tie it up for all
What
of
about
us.
you? What about you?
Tupac.
Tupac.
The reason why I like Tupac is because he wanted to get a message across to everybody, and I feel that the only way he was able to get it across to everybody was by his music, and he did. There was a lot of stuff that he was rapping about and singing about, that stuff that was actually happening and stuff that was gonna happen, and I feel like the government kind of wanted to hush him up.
Yeah.
So it's funny how they all disappeared.
But Pac, we know
yeah.
you out there, you know what I'm saying?
Out there.
We see you out there, you know what I'm saying?
So the tiebreaker, the tiebreaker is gonna be Ada, Biggie or Tupac.
Oh, come on.
Break its eyes.
Don't
Maybe
say
maybe I'm too old to vote.
Vicente
This is-
Fernandez. No, she's Vicente Fernandez. No, I'm saying.
Big.
It might have to be Tupac. I don't know. It's a 50-50. I'm sorry. I can't. I was pre-90, you know. A lot of those hits came after, and I was maybe doing something else.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going through my Mexican phase.
What's a Selena?
Maybe Selena,
few,
maybe
two more.
Reba, with
Reba,
McIntyre,
there you go.
George Strait, you know. Hey. So, you know who was hitting big before anybody knew it at that time? Shakira, and I still love her. Yeah. So this was delicious. It was so difficult to choose. Wow. I can't call that.
All right, so. Oh, I don't want to go.
I'm closing my eyes. I'm covering my
Here,
ears.
you're the one that's gonna
You're the
announce
one
it. So third place. Third place.
Well, as difficult as it was, and as much as we appreciate, admire, and respect Chef Jesse's dish with his delicious croute wrapped cheese stick, comes in third. And I know that it was as hard for everyone else as it was for us. But an applause, please. Thank you. Give him some love.
Good job, man.
You got more left in the ground.
That other feta cheese fat stick.
We have second place, and this is a newcomer to the challenge. We're very impressed with his presentation. The plating is out of this world. I'm not even gonna ask. That's artificial leaf, right? Okay, y'all.
It's a hemp leaf.
This is
It's a hemp
leaf.
leaf.
It's a hemp leaf. Okay, hemp leaf. The crepe with the salmon and that crema. He's got a background in the Mexican kitchen, and you did it up really well. We're proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Second
Thank you.
place.
Thank you. Thank
And
And that's a wrap. Nah.
That's a wrap. We done here. Modelo time, fools. Let's do this.
hey, I think the CBD is getting to him, and he's getting a little proud, happy. But Chef Machete takes it away again with his octopus super haze infused. Y'all, we don't have to get high. CBD makes us feel good. We're having a good time. We're eating well, feeling well, and cheers.
So then the next one's not gonna be next week, but it'll be the week after.
Those weeks.
2 weeks.
Those weeks.
The next one, don't be surprised if there's two ladies that are gonna compete against him.
Dos semanas. Peace, love, and CBD.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all
Thank
have a
you.
good night.
Thank you.